Hi, how are you
Hi.
doing?
Hi.
My
Good.
name is Romania.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Paul.
Okay, Elizabeth. So, would you like for me to call you Elizabeth, or do you have another name you go by?
Elizabeth is fine.
Okay, okay. So, now we got that taken care of. So kind of tell me a little bit about yourself, what you like to do for fun.
Oh, for fun, I like to, sometimes I like to journal and I enjoy walking when I have time.
Mhm.
And, I like to read if I have time and, enjoy spending time with, with friends and
Okay,
going to church.
okay, okay.
And I like to journal too, sometimes like to, write down, things and thoughts that I'm feeling. I'll journal a lot about what's going on in my life.
Okay, so I hear you say that you like to journal
Mm-hmm.
and you like to spend time with a friend,
Mm-hmm.
some that you go to church with, and you kind of like to exercise.
Yes.
Okay, okay. So let me kind of tell you how this session will go.
Mm-hmm.
We'll kind of talk about 20 or 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Then once we kind of talk, then what I'll do, I'll go away for about maybe 5 or 10 minutes and think about the things that you've told us.
Mm-hmm.
And then with the next time, then I'll come back.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so what has brought you here today, or why did you invite me to come to your home on today?
Well, I just really wanted to talk to somebody. I have been a little bit overwhelmed with all of the activities, that the kids have been involved in,
Uh huh.
and then my job, and not feeling like I have enough time and enough balance to do those things that I enjoy,
Okay.
and just feeling a lot of anxiety at work,
Okay.
some difficulty with the concentrating and getting my work completed. And sometimes, I've noticed that I forget things. I'm on a social
Okay.
committee at work, and I've
Okay.
done that for the last 2 years. And I, last month I forgotten the birthday. So
Oh.
I forgot two people's birthdays,
Oh my.
and that's just not like me. And so I'm starting to feel like I need to talk to somebody about maybe some better ways how to handle all the things that are going on in my life.
Okay, so I hear you saying that possibly your problem is balancing right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're having some issues with balancing. So kind of tell me maybe some things maybe you have tried to try to help you bring a little bit more balance.
Well, I've tried to carve out time and let go of some things. However, that's kind of hard to do, when I feel like I'm obligated.
Mm.
And then being able to, you know, maybe if I had time to do my walking, because
Okay.
that really makes me feel a lot better.
Okay. Okay.
That as far as, maybe, it's really, that's a hard question to answer.
Okay. So was the walking helpful? I heard you said that
Yeah,
you would take walks. So you
yeah.
feel like that kind of made you
It helped me a lot
okay. Okay.
to not feel as anxious,
Okay. Okay.
but I guess I'm having trouble with this time, and
Time restraint.
yeah, getting everything in.
Okay, I know you told me that you've been on the social committee. And you've been doing that for how long?
2 years,
For 2 years. Okay,
and it's
okay.
about to come to an end next month.
Okay,
So,
okay,
and I thought everybody kind of assumes that I'll do it again,
okay,
but um, you know, so I don't know about that.
okay, okay. So, what do you want different in your life? What do you want to change? Let me ask you a miracle question.
Okay.
Okay,
Mhm.
this is how to go. Say that you go to bed tonight,
Okay.
and you were to wake up in the morning,
Mhm.
and a miracle happened.
Mhm.
And what would you like that miracle to look like? Because we're talking about the balance.
Well, I would like for my kids to do more, and as far as the activities in the home that need to be taken care of, like the chores,
Okay.
cleaning, and the meals.
Okay.
Um, Being able to, feel like I'm rested
Okay.
and that I can concentrate at work and get my work done.
Okay.
And I feel like a good mom and a good employee, and maybe have time to also walk or and journal.
Okay.
Maybe
So you would have time to walk. So the miracle would look like you would be rested when you woke up. You wouldn't feel like you were still drained or tired.
right.
And so it would be time to do everything that you would desire to do.
Hmm.
And you can see yourself improving, being a better employee.
Yeah.
So what do you think your children would notice?
Probably, maybe that, that I'd be happier or less irritable, just easier to be with.
Okay.
Sometimes it seems like when we interact, it can become like most time
Oh,
because
okay.
there's always so much to do.
Okay. Okay. So what part do you think that you could play in that to bring about that difference?
Well, maybe ask them to do more.
Or like set schedules? Are
Hmm.
there chores?
Right.
Okay.
Which
Okay.
makes free my time up, especially, after work to walk.
Mhm.
And so that's an option.
Okay.
Maybe carving out time to spend doing things I like to do, but
Okay.
I do have a friend, and sometimes we are able to go, like get a coffee or something on a Sunday afternoon.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
That doesn't always, we don't really plan it.
Okay.
Kind of
Spontaneous.
right.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't happen real often.
Okay.
But those are real enjoyable things to me that make me feel a little more peaceful.
So you feel like if you could carve out more time,
Right.
that would kind of help out with balancing. Now, would you want to do that? I know you say that you do that like on Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, on occasion.
Okay,
But
okay. Do you think maybe if you tried to do something like that in the week, would that help?
if I could, yes,
Okay.
definitely. I would
Okay.
have to, depend a lot on the girls' schedule.
Uh huh.
But Sunday afternoons are usually real, free. And
Okay.
if I just make that like a priority
Okay.
to have that time.
Have you ever noticed that maybe there's a time when this problem doesn't really arise, besides on the weekend?
Well, like if I get a chance to walk in the evening,
Okay.
I do feel better.
Okay.
And
Okay.
that makes me feel better the next day.
Okay. Okay.
There's that.
Okay. So I'm hearing you say that if you can get that walk in the afternoon, then that makes a great difference in your next day.
Right.
Okay. Okay. So, are there times that they're a little like that miracle picture?
Yeah, there's it's brief, but
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
you know,
Okay. So,
I wish that could be more often.
okay. Okay. So, mentioning some of your strengths that I heard you talk about, you like to please people. You like for people to be happy.
I do.
You like to try to add to people's lives, whether it's the people you work with
Hmm.
or your children.
Hmm.
You and your friends. You like to get away with them and have that coffee or
Hmm.
have that walk. So
Hmm.
I hear that you are very concerned about others.
Hmm.
And so that's a good thing. That goes along with why you're on the social committee. You've been on there for 2 years
Hmm.
because you're concerned about other people.
Hmm.
And I also heard that you're a good mom, and
Thank
you
you.
want to make sure that your girls are supported
I
and
do.
that they're taken care of, and
Yeah.
that you're spending quality time with them.
Yeah.
Because I believe earlier you told me that you're a recent single mom.
Yes, recently divorced.
Okay.
Hmm. So
Okay.
that's been kind of the hard part about juggling everything.
Right.
Doing it by myself.
Okay. So I'm kind of hearing that maybe that may be a little weakness. It's the balance part. but it sounds like you want to work on
Yeah.
it. And the fact that you came
Hmm.
and you're seeking out some help,
Yes.
so that's a good sign. That's a good sign that you want to try to, make some successes as you had in the past. Because I believe
Hmm.
that you mentioned that you want to be happier like you were,
Yeah. Yeah.
So
It wasn't always like this. There
okay,
were times that I did feel like everything was in place.
okay,
It has just been, I think, the changes in my family situation and with the girls getting busier and so forth.
hmm okay,
So,
okay. So that's a good thing. You want to lessen your anxiety, and
yeah.
you have already said some things that you like to try,
Hmm.
um, and believe that that will kind of bring about some of those changes.
Hmm.
So now, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would like for you to kind of rate how you think the change may happen. 0 means no chance,
Hmm.
and 10 means that it would be a very good chance that this miracle could happen. So, what do you think the chance would be that,
Like, start saying, could it just happen to me?
let's say within the next week, when do
Oh.
what do you think?
Hmm. Maybe about a 5.
Oh, okay. So you feel like within the next week
Hmm.
that you can see this miracle happening.
Hmm.
Okay, so a 5. So that's a very good number. So what we'll do, we're going to see between now and the next session
Hmm.
if that does improve.
Okay.
So I see that you're willing
Yes.
because you came today.
Hmm.
And you mentioned some things that lets me know that you see where you can make this miracle happen, that you
Yeah.
can help bring about some of those
Hmm.
changes that you would like.
Right.
Bring back some happiness, bring back some free time,
Right.
bring back a little bit more balance in your
Hmm.
life.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take a break,
Okay.
and then I'm going to come back,
Okay.
and then we're going to kind of wrap things up.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
She's talking. Okay, Elizabeth. Um, while I was away on my little break, I
Hmm.
kind of thought about the many things that you told me
Okay.
about yourself, about your situation.
Hmm.
First, I would like to say how impressed I am of you.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, considering what you've been through, you recent divorce and thrust into being a single mom, and you have a career. I believe you told me you're working 2 jobs and teenage daughters. So
Hmm.
I can say I'm very impressed with
Oh,
what you're
thank
doing.
you.
And considering, how you like to work hard
Hmm.
and you worked at your career
Hmm.
and your desire to keep your daughters safe and supported, um, I think that what I would like to see happening is the free time that you have on Sunday evenings.
Hmm.
We're going to see if maybe that you can find more of those times where you can relax. Um, Doing some of those things, taking
Hmm.
time for yourself.
Okay.
Um, and third, that you can describe to me, well, you describe to me so clearly, in such detail, what your part is
Hmm.
in making that success happen.
Okay.
And what you said was times like maybe walking in the afternoon, not
Yeah.
only on the weekend, but through the week,
Okay.
because you would get more rest.
Yeah.
And so we would like to see about, doing some of those things because I think what you said by walking and maybe journaling and kind of see if you can exercise a little bit more
Hmm.
that that level that you scaled yourself on a level of 5. So I think if you can kind of incorporate some of those
Hmm.
areas in there,
Okay.
then we can see maybe that score increase.
Okay.
So what I noticed is, your daughters are very important in your life. Your career is important in your life. Your friends are important in your life. So what we want you to do, because you mentioned that your health is important,
Hmm.
so we want to try to see if we can increase your health.
Okay.
And so what I want you to do, because right now what I've heard on today, you're doing a very good job, Father. And what we want to try to do is see if we can improve that. So I do agree that if you relinquish some of your duties at work, like you were saying, that you've been doing the social command for 2 years, and it's up for renewal
Right.
next month.
Right.
So maybe it's a possibility that you want take that challenge on. Let someone else do it.
It is something that I hadn't thought about because we do have some newer employees that have